Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stockton, stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
But to this day, he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that is the case yet again here tonight. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nate Diaz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken this sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back at UFC 273 probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame. But Khamzat didn't want to talk about that this week at all. He wants a quick night at the office. He wants to get a finish and actually said he believes it's going to materialize on the feet and not the ground. We shall see. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Got to be careful here.
All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Takedown there by Chimaev. All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early, and you've got to put him on his back often. Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing down. Nice shot there by the champ.
lands with the ground and pound. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
20 seconds to go.
Full side control now.
In the books.
Stop.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round underway.
Big punch lands from the middle. Great job getting that kick going. Nice body kick.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Changing the position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Posture's up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev. Side control now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
You need to work out his position.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse. He's got to be careful here.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Diaz. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Chimaev's back in full mount. 2 rounds in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Diaz's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight. Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Diaz's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Big elbow there, lands. And immediately gets the underhook.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, a huge block there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look down the drive and oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Getting close to the finish.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, high-level stuff here. Speed to catch the kick. Now counters with a takedown.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. And there you go, again, half guard.
90 seconds to go in the round.
Great submission defense.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
20 seconds left.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Deep breaths. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down. You're not tired. I don't care. You're going to get out there and you're going to work. Train.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say. Oh, he's in real trouble now.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, these are hard.
Oh, nice straight there by Khamzat Chimaev. flips that left hand.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Could be the beginning of the end here.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice.
Chimaev's back to the side control now.
In the half guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Diaz.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
That was a slick transition.
Diaz is back in full mount.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
1 more minute.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Oh, he got to his spot.
.30 seconds now to go in the round.
No.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Blocks the strike and then counters with a beautifully placed hook. Nice job by Chimaev. Just out of range with the big right hand. Chimaev gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Close guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Elbow, lead elbow, yes. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Pop your hips.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Chimaev's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
Ooh, right into side now, trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or Use the sweep. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Diaz ground and pound from half guard.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Diaz is in half guard. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. 15 seconds. Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of